it does look like we have found ourselves a match. Versus Dead Snow. Dead Snow. Wasn't that like something like a dead snail? I don't know. But with that, welcome guys to this stream. I see that you guys you hear me, but you don't hear the beautiful music. But now you should, and you hear the game sounds. So let's take a quick look at the leaders and wonders. What do we have? Acropolis. And Shakespeare and Bach, so Acropolis has quite a bit of extra value, I would say. Suez Canal, but no Cook. Interesting. Joan of Arc, Bach, Marlene. Pierre is here, Darwin is here, Gutenberg. Alright. So let's see what Dead Snow's first turn will be, and then my follow-up turn is probably gonna be correct the Acropolis. This feels like it is an Acropolis game, and I can take it next turn 100%, and indeed I will be. I could also take Cleo Colosseum, but then he gets Hammurabi and Acropolis. I mean, I would like Cleo and Colosseum quite a lot, but this Acropolis will have to do. And the next turn I can probably go for Boudica. Could go for Caesar. Caesar could be fun. We have the extra strength from Caesar, we have 1 extra strength from Acropolis. And he's Hammurabi, so maybe? I mean, I don't think he's gonna take Colossus. If he takes Colossus, then it's probably Boudica time. But I wouldn't think he does that. Yeah, this camera looks better. So I don't think he's gonna take Colossus. We can stream before lunch. Hello, yes, Spoopy. Before lunch for me as well. And probably before breakfast for the American friends. But yeah, a little bit earlier today. I wanted to stream, I think Thursday, and then I searched for, I don't know, 15 minutes, and then I realized, oh, Thursday, there was something, right? It was the time where, like probably most Americans were having their Thanksgiving dinner, and that's maybe why I didn't find anybody. And then I stopped after 15 minutes, but today I found someone. And here we are, and we are live. Hello Weinbaum, nice to see you. If I remember correctly, you did do a test stream that I saw, but I don't think you made videos. You don't have the VOD, so I wasn't online then, so I couldn't watch it then. But have you streamed after that? Since okay, hey Lemmings, nice to see you, and you're saying hello to the 2 streamers. That would then be Weinbaum, I guess. Okay, what does he do? Yeah, let's push twice, I guess. Okay, warfare. We can use this to, I guess, increase population, and then this to take the free warrior. We streamed yesterday evening. Oh, nice. That sounds good. We get a breakthrough here. We get an iron. I could also go for Eleanor. Or just this and the rich land, maybe. I mean, we're missing some signs. I'm gonna stay with Caesar a little bit longer. Oh, and we get Foray and Raiders. So when we streamed yesterday, I sadly wasn't able to catch that. Already 25 followers,
Hello,
as I see.
and welcome to the stream.
Stop. I wanted to check out the VOD, and then it's started to autoplay. Maybe I will watch that later. See how your first real stream went. Highlight was a Theocracy Revolution just before the beginning of H3, and that is quite late. Okay, development of planning. Ooh, so we're gonna get 1 card pushed out. So I'm gonna play the Foray and push another card, and then maybe we even get the Foray already. How about a stage instead of Richland A? You raise a good point. Could have done that. Yeah, Richland A. I mean, it has some bonus with the iron already. When I lost this game when you were around and won when you left. Well, it's from Weinbauer, it's a very small sample size, so if that happens regularly, then there might be something to it. But if you just have 2 games, probably not statistically relevant enough. Like if you kept track of that with me, then we would have good numbers and maybe enough numbers to make significant statistics, but okay, iron from him, frugality, swordsman. Well, we can't use Caesar for double aggressions, but we can get out the first fray here soon. Could even play Dark Ages and not the Raiders. I will do that. Cultural influence, okay, that's not the one we wanted. From this here we can take the science and then we can actually go for iron first here. Iron and upgrade all of them. Yeah, sure. Maybe later on Universitas. Universitas would be really good. Don't know if we will have the time. Now thinking about, yeah, I think I played that turn too fast or too excited about the iron. I maybe should have upgraded 1 less and maybe build a stage. Then Universitas would have been easier next turn. Oh, he gives us Universitas on 1, right? Yes, indeed. Okay, so there's Barbarians and Raiders. For Barbarians, damn, if we push we up to 5, then we would lose. So the music sounds a little bit like the gamer music. True, true. Let's play the Good Harvest. Yeah, okay, if I open the Barbarians, that would be bad since I'm the weakest. And if we get the Foray, it's pretty good, but the Foray is also gonna be good next turn. So maybe I shouldn't push. Don't want to lose population, because if he pushes next turn, but this is gonna be my turn, and if I lose a pop, I mean that's not the end of the world, but still think I prefer this. We still are weaker. Okay, you guys want to push? I mean, it's also 2 culture we get more cards into the deck, so let's start with Good Harvest. Foray. Okay, so I think now I stop pushing. Oh. I mean, now it's a 50-50 to lose a pop. That's probably not worth it. And should I take extra food? Like, do you guys think there's reds? No, there's no reds. So we should probably take some food. Enough food so I can pop twice next turn. So that would be 2 extra food. Ah, that would give me corruption. Okay, then that sadly is not an option. Can I take 1 food? No. Can I take... yeah, I guess I have to take 0 food. Because of corruption. Happens, happens. That's also true, yeah, if he doesn't get stronger, if he doesn't... Okay, it's a wealthy territory, yeah. Of course we want this quite badly, I think. I don't really, yeah, but taking it away, if he can finish the Machu early, I want this. 2 plus is easy. I mean, now it's reversed again. Now he won't be hit by the Barbarian, so we can think about pushing or not. Okay, so you have the tutorial tip for digital colony rules too. Yeah, every time I think you play non-digital rules, it shows you the tip once. So if I start a challenge and there they have the board game rules, then the board game rules get explained, and if I, after that, the first game that I play digital rules, it's explained again. Okay, so I think now we can probably just push. Now we lose nothing, and I don't think we get stronger, do we? I'm definitely gonna finish this, but I can't get stronger. Even this is not enough. So yeah, I think I push here. Knowledge to get more science. We just finished the one and take swords. Yeah, probably, but maybe he has nothing to push. Oh, that could be. On the other hand, we can push twice. That's 2 culture and the events in the deck. I think it's worth to push. Thing is, what else do we push? There's also, I mean, there's Dark Ages, which wouldn't hit anybody right now. And maybe I shouldn't have pushed, with Dark Ages not being on top. Now I kinda regret it. Don't know if I want to push again. I guess I have to. Pestilence, okay. I guess I think I want Swordsman. Oh, so we're gonna run out of time for Caesar, sadly. Yeah, sure tactic, I agree. Okay, now I definitely don't want to push because there's Dark Ages. We could push into Dark Ages. We could also not do that. Not sure yet. So he's probably gonna end by taking the Engineering Genius. And then I guess we can go for Saladin for extra civil actions. Text can that is a good question. Probably not a lot. I mean, I guess Swordsman. But yeah, we might just accumulate more science. We also have to increase pop twice. We basically can't do anything. This turn is gonna be horrible. Really horrible. Since I need to go for Saladin. And I guess pop twice. So I could also push. We lose a little bit of science, but that's alright. But what do I push? Immigration? Maybe not. At least we get out of corruption like this. And maybe it's not Dark Ages. It's 50-50, right? $19 rocks. $19 rocks, 13 science. We're rich, boys. We're rich. But what can we do with that? Like a Cornman would be the dream. Maybe another Wonder. Like Harvard College, I would take that. I'm so optimistic about these 50-50s. You're pessimistic. I mean, it's only 50-50, right? Like, that's like half of the time it works. Like 50-50 for me sounds good. He's not pushing though. Maybe he can't. Glass half empty, glass half full. Yeah, that's the big question. Okay, he's finishing this. Okay, this turn. Can we spend science this turn? There's the Harvard College. Denying irrigation, yeah, probably have to, sadly. Could develop all of these, but I don't know if you should. If we have to, I guess we could go for immigration ourselves. Just skip everything else. There is good harvest in here. So that's a lot of food. Yeah, once again, Dark Ages is a problem, but a problem I'm willing to take, I guess. We're getting the food here. We could even switch into Maria Theresa next turn. I can't really give him that. If he gets Maria and irrigation, both irrigation and swordsman. Oh, and then upgrade once. Yeah, true, true. We lose less. Yeah, that's a good idea, guys. That's a good idea. Okay, what was on top? It was Dark Ages 2 and 3. Maria always wins. No exceptions, yeah. But what if he takes her now? He also has a lot of food. I override Maria. Okay, that doesn't seem fair to Maria. But I don't know if he will go for her. I think he's more inclined to go for Bach. So are we gonna go Howard? Howard would be fun. We have so many rocks. He might want Howard College himself. True, he's only on 3. I guess he, yeah, 3 science protection. Has a lot of rocks. Okay, goes for Rifleman. No Maria. He increased pop. No Maria, no Howard. So do we want to push? Let's see what else we're gonna do. I think Maria. Howard College. Then I definitely don't want more food lying around. Can't get out of corruption either. There's also an opera here. Opera could be important. I mean, 2 corruption is not a big deal. We have 20 rocks. Biggest problem is we have 4 civil actions. But if you just spam a couple of operas. Could increase food production, so we get even more from the good harvest. And I guess we can't pop, right? Because we don't have civil action. So maybe, is it even Harvard College time? I guess it is good. Maybe just build on it. Yeah. Opera leaves strategy on 2. But I think we have to be very careful with civil actions. And if I build 1 stage here, next turn I have 2 free civil actions. That's better than having only 1. I think I'm gonna go for this. There's another opera. I guess I could also... I don't want to push. Would have been nice to get the terrorism into the next deck, but yeah. Also, he might just go for the strategy. Strategy seems pretty good for him, even if we leave it on 2. Even if it was 1 to the left, he still would have taken it, I guess. And if not, we will take it for 1 civil action anyway. So there's a navigation, and we have strategic territory that is also inhabited. Scientific method attractive for him? Sure. For his position, definitely. For leaders, Bill Gates is here. And that's about it. I still think he wants to go for Bach, and he's gonna have a pretty strong Bach. That's something we have to keep up with. Okay, a lot of food. Did we produce full? Not enough, we only produced 3, sad. I could go for 2 scientific methods this turn, that could be really strong. Could go for that. You should have popped. Yeah, but we only lost 1 food. That's not the biggest deal. Okay, navigation. Okay, then we don't push colonies. No way. There's Shakespeare, another opera. I guess I can play terrorism quite easily. Call to arms. Ooh. Luckily we can finish this good boy, and then we're gonna have quite some corruption. Oof. Do we finish this? I think we do. Untended is popped twice. Nah. This hurts. This hurts. At least we got a defense guard, yeah. Where are the governments? Do you guys think we have a chance here? Probably not. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I won. Okay. Good, good. Some more potential population. What I really need now is a corn mount to spend some MAs. But I think next time we might just pop. Yeah, he didn't have any cards. Oh, he went up to 5, so either 2 units or 1 H1 card, but yeah. Yeah, Maria with Inhabited always is a great feeling. You can rebuild the military easily thanks to extra rocks, due to extra science and culture, and getting a better yellow bank makes more population easier in the future too. And yeah, you don't have to spend civil actions. The colony does it all for you. Definitely better inhabited. In our position, definitely better inhabited than vast. Breakthrough. Another time corruption. Full hand 2. Still no government, this sucks. I think I'm still gonna push. I was that greedy. He's having science problems, we're having civil and military action problems. Arms industry, okay. I really want an opera. We have so many rocks, I kind of want to spend them on operas, but that would mean corruption. There's even still an architecture. If we get architecture and operas, we have really cheap operas. Is there no way around corruption? Probably not. Nope, nothing that's expensive enough. Guess I could also develop the opera here. If I have corruption anyway. Don't need more population next turn. I guess it won't matter too much. Maybe just pop. This game is having a lot of corruption. Me and him both. Both of us having a lot of corruption. There's Republic. I forgot that we have Acropolis, so these H2 government forms would be even better for us. So please, give me those governments. Okay, vast territory. Okay, he wins this easily, sadly. One science discount from the Acropolis, yeah. He gets a good vast here. I mean, he knows what cards are in here. Terrorism, so he probably doesn't want to build expensive buildings. He could still go for journalism Shakespeare, though. His hand is pretty full, though. With the breakthrough, I guess it's possible. Yeah, I think he's gonna do that. Ooh, that will sting. He gets his journalisms here really cheap. Can just develop, I don't know, swordsman, then he has enough science with Shakespeare to go for journalisms. He will miss out on cannons, so I think our way, only way is probably going to be military then. But that's often so versus Shakespeare. And there's no Gandhi. Yeah, we both of us were producing a lot of stuff, but we missed out on a lot of civil actions. So we both had corruption a lot. We both sitting, I mean, he's sitting on 21 rocks, I'm on 18, 25 science. So at least next turn we're guaranteed to get the Republic. I don't think he will ever take that, so that's something at least. Common would be a lot better, but we will take that Republic. Maybe build an opera or two before. Don't know how many selections we have. Okay, he will go for Shakespeare, journalism. Can't build them yet. Okay, it gets pretty strong. Luckily we don't want to push anyway. Oh, we can't push, even. As I said, we could also go for opera first. No, we can't. No, we can't. Okay. Cannon seems good. Get stronger by building another cannon. Increase pop and deny the break. Or take... both of these are good. Both of the cards I want patriotism and I want to deny the breakthrough. Do we take another corruption or can we somehow do something different? I guess we could not go for cannons. I think cannons make sense and we have no tactic for from H2 anyway. If we increase pop we lose one food production anyway. So you could just say we take 2 rock consumptions. I could also build a religion. Could even build just an opera, but as I said, the thing is I want these cards. So maybe just take the corruption. It's more important to deny him the breakthrough, and patriotism is also really important for us. So sadly, another time we have corruption. This is like the most underwhelming Acropolis ever. Terrorism. That's nice. He wants to build the journalism here, but then that will get destroyed immediately. So that's some nice timing. Let's see, maybe we can even get the architecture, then we can go opera, architecture, build 2 operas. I have 1 card in hand and he has 1 card in hand. That's not very usual. There's Pierre. Yes, there was Pierre indeed. There's also Chaplin and Marlene. But yeah, with Pierre we could go maybe team sports. Okay, 2 journalisms. But I think with the architecture, I mean, can't fall too far behind. Oh, on early Mandela. Maybe 1 less increase. I don't know, this is one option. Quite a bit of cultural action from Mandela. Could also wait 1 turn to do that. Could go for operas and architecture. I don't think it will be taken away, no. Could do this, but then I don't have team sports in hand. And military seems hard. I would need military techs, so I think with the operas I still have a chance to keep up in culture. I also really like the architecture. And I guess team sports and then maybe Mandela. I mean, the thing is, Maria has probably done most she will ever do. So Mandela might not be the greatest leader, but he's pretty good, and he's here now on next turn. So I think it makes sense to go for him. I'll be prepared to go for him at least. Okay, so cavalryman would be nice. Democracy. Sadly, we just spent most of our science. We could inhabit it. I really want this. Take everything I got. All in is too much. I mean, this is probably not an H2 card, so he can easily do 6. If I go up to 7, that's good at least. But if this is an H2 card, he can do 8. Really all in? I can never tell if that is serious or not. Like, I'm actually considering it. And we do have Maria. It's just so expensive to rebuild the military. On the other hand, he has no military capacity on his own. I guess he has strategy. Only pass or all in? Okay, now it's all on you guys. Okay, then it was good. It was good that we went all in. Come on. Come on. Really, both cards? The H3 card that he just drew, the first one that he drew was a defend card. Well, we do have a plunder in hand. I guess he will go for strategy and then it's not possible anymore. The thing is, oh, he denies democracy, of course, but no strategy. He's just drawing one card. This is like, this has to be punished. We have to try it, definitely, but the thing is, which one? The raid or the plunder? Raid is 6 rocks. I mean, it can easily rebuild. Maybe it's better to just use the plunder. Also, one less military action. Okay, what do we take? Do we need to take food? Nah, probably nah. And these are so cheap. Could take 2 food. Do I even want to increase pop? Guess I do. Yeah. Need the pop. Urban growth, could do that, or I could grab air forces. And this saves a lot of rocks, which is kind of cool. One less MA is worth him not having to spend like 9 resources and 2 civil actions to rebuild. I mean, it's only 6 resources because he still has Shakespeare, so it's not that much that we would destroy. But yeah, one military action is worth quite a lot, as we see that military action just wills a war. Yeah, you could have argued we could have destroyed things, but on the other hand, we can take away food. We are more flexible what to take, and not only the rocks. Yeah, I think both would have been okay, but like both were similar, but then the military action cost gave us like the deciding factor. We could try again here. We could try again and then go for fundamentalism. I think we have to do that. He still needs to draw a defend card to defend here. Okay, nice. And I guess we have to go fundy. Corruption is a thing. I do want the air forces though. This would get me out of corruption. Yeah, exactly. That gives us 1 pop next turn. The pop also doesn't cost culture for Mandela, so it makes sense. We could just skip the air forces. This, on the other hand, it does give him military build-up on 1. Could just not take 1 revolution. The revolutionary ideas are very important too. I guess we do this and say goodbye to the air force. Okay, 2 wars. There's the second air force. What do we really need though are tanks. Tanks is what we need. I mean, I could have maybe played culture, but with us not drawing any impacts, playing culture is pretty hard. International agreement. We can't take that actually. We probably don't want to go for war next turn. So we still have things to destroy too. I get one more pop from the food and then I can destroy one farm, one lab. So we have 3 population. Okay, goes for denying air forces. Okay, rebuilds his stuff. Copies the Legion. Okay, still no tanks. Guess we could take this. We take civil service. So do we have a chance that we don't go for military? I could build 2 operas this turn. Maybe go for Empire State, go for 2 wonders. This takes a lot of cards, making it more likely for the tanks to come out, so we could go for tanks. Then I could take the Empire State on 1. I think that makes sense. Say, I can't take these back, but I think this does make sense. Military theory, but no tanks. What about urban growth, civil service, and endowment? Yeah, I took the reserves instead of. So similar ideas, Linux. Nice. So I think with this we probably go for the civil service. Destroy a swordsman, go for another. I think it would be nice just to be prepared for war, but shouldn't go all in. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing though, right? If we get tanks, we could still go for war with the patriotisms. We have with the revolutionary idea, and we have enough for the tanks. Could even play the tanks tactic. No, then he knows what's going on. With the patriotisms, we should have enough. The big question is gonna be if we can get a big Empire State. But that shouldn't be too hard. Being able to go for 2 armies, we would have 5. I guess if we declare war, we only have 4 military actions left. We build a thing, we have 3 left. I guess we should show the tactic. We have the CAs. We have a lot of CAs. Are there going to be enough? I don't know. Playing 2 patriotisms, grabbing and developing tanks, destroying things. Could be hard. Ooh, wealthy. Still has the military build-up. If we lose this, he can't use it, so I think that... oh, nice. Does it even make sense to send the cannon so he's stronger? Or he's the same strength and can't use military build-up? No, probably not. So we have a lot of rocks now. That would be great if we had good wonders. We only have this one at the moment. Like if we can go for 2 wonders, which is possible. I'm just afraid he will take the space fight now. And then we can only go for Manhattan. Manhattan doesn't seem all that good. We have 29 rocks though. That is something. He has 3 impacts though, and we have none. And we've only drawn Input of Industry, which is a bad one. Thing is, I mean, what does he have? Variety? He has variety. He might have culture, science, but we could also take culture and science if we go for multimedia. That will also be good for the Empire State. So what does he have as impacts? We have more colonies, we have more government. We have the strength at the moment, we have no harmony, that's one thing. Okay, he does take that. Becomes stronger. Okay, no tanks, so no war. It's that easy, and sadly also no multimedia. Did skip Malena, yeah. Okay, so sadly, where can I spend my rocks? Like, sure, the Empire State, but at the moment it's really bad. I could easily take science, but culture is not that easy. Not even that easy to take science. One more opera. Alright, we have... I forgot that we had Acropolis and I can actually go for another opera. Almost forgot that, or did forget that. So that would give us culture. Can take back strength. Question is, do we want to finish this now? Could go for satellites. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We're definitely gonna build another opera. Can we go for satellites? Do I have enough for military theory? I have 10 science next turn, so military theory is not possible. I could just use the rest of the turn to play Revolutionary Idea, maybe take another reserves. Or do we not have the civil actions for the extra reserves? The idea would be to get multimedia and build a couple of those. Could also play Endowment and reserves. I guess for food. Multimedia would be great for impacts and Empire State. Empire State building? Ah, that sounds yummy. Shaky does die, yes. And the idea is that he has too many things to do and can't deny us the multimedia. He has to finish the space flight. He has to spend 3 civil actions on that because of engineering genius. So that's 3. He has to grab, elect chaplain, and develop techs. And we're not too far behind. The biggest problem might be impacts. But I actually don't see many impacts where he's better than us. Like, tell me which one's a harmony. Sure, harmony is a bad one. We might have to fix that. But that would be hard with multimedia, so if that's what we're gonna go. I can play the Imp of Colonies, which is nice. Depending, he got stronger last turn, and if he's not pushing now, we could just not push either, because pushing the Imp of Colonies is through 6 culture, but we could lose more, like refugees. National Pride is 5, and Politics of Strength is 8. So yeah, let's see if he pushes. missing, like, I'm not sure who will win this. The spaceflight is at 15, so he's gonna get an okay spaceflight, but I think our best state is gonna be better. Since we don't stay at 21, we go up to 28. Because we will take science. We're going for 2 multimedias. Oh, it's 2 multimedia. Can we even afford 2 multimedia? 18. No, we can't. No, 1 multimedia then. It's not enough, maybe. Huh. Yeah, I thought we had more rocks than we do. So maybe our Empire State just stays at 21. But taking science should be important. Maybe we can, with computers, upgrade 1, build another philosophy. Like, there's no way he takes culture from us now. We have 20 production. And Chaplain is only 2, so 17. Oh yeah, pretty crazy to see what 5 operas can do. Keep up with Shakespeare a little bit. What is he thinking about so long? Like 3 civilizations for the space flight. I guess Pop, and maybe probably wants to go for Chaplain. That's another 3 civilizations, so 6 already gone, 2 civilizations left. Develop air forces, Pop. He could skip Chaplain to do something else, like use the military build-up or develop more techs. I guess Chaplain doesn't make sense. Unless, I mean, there could be a bit of happiness from us. If he doesn't have that in his hand, he probably should go for Chaplain. But on itself, Chaplain is only 2 culture. If he develops an extra tech before he finishes spaceflight, that's an extra 3 culture. Military theory. Okay, this harmony. Yeah, this harmony, and I probably can't push. So I also have to regain strength, which is easy with tanks. So this is strength, and we could finish the Empire State. Can't go for science then. But there's also definitely harmony. I can use patriotism, of course. So we have this. I need the risk and push. And 6 culture is 6 culture. And then we also know what this is. I mean, he might just be bluffing. But I can definitely imagine it's... Like, let's see again what are we doing. So we could do this, destroy this guy. This is good for variety. Need this? No. So we destroy that. Build another one of these. So this is about our turn. It's good for harmony. So we end with 160, 70. And it gets close. I think it gets too close. I can't. The 6 culture might definitely matter. Yeah, I already have an H2 leader. If not, Bill Gates and computers could have been great. Yeah, I mean, this is guaranteed 6 culture. There are not a lot of events that cost us more. The biggest problem from refugees. Okay, crime wave is not a problem. So with that we pushed. Wait. Do we need tanks? I think that makes sense. It's a good tech, gives us the strength. Yeah, think about this. Wraps it up. If I skip tanks and get strong, I have 2 more civil actions, but yeah, what do I do with them? So science is a problem, variety. Yeah, if he has science, variety, and harmony, I think then we lose. Might be others, but science, or if he, even if he only has science, I think we can't take this. So let's see. Government 22 to 23. I thought we had better government. Progress 20 to 22. Okay, we're doing a little bit. One more. Yeah, it's colonies, so that is ours. 6 to 9, and then harmony 20 to 20. So he does it. He takes the win. 9 culture difference, so quite close in the end. But sadly not enough for us to do the full comeback. Well, happens. Yeah, just 9 culture missing in such a high culture game is really close. So it was a fun game. Definitely. Sadly, that does mean I will lose some puntos. Probably a lot as well. 60 puntos.